kind of book. Welcome to another episode of the Supper Club. The Supper Club brought to you by Kuna Food Service, a family-owned tradition since 1918. The Pasta House Company Restaurants. Lordo's Diamonds, your family jeweler for life. Oliva on the Hill. Barquette Realty, nationwide real estate investor. Schicker Auto Group. Mention Supper Club for special sales and service discounts at shopschicker.com. And Fresta Limoncello. Keep sipping, my friends. Welcome to the Supper Club. My name's Joe Fresta. I'll be your host. Brought to you by Kuna Food Service. Today we've got some special guests, members of the Filoni family, world famous for Filoni's restaurant. We have Mrs. Filoni here, the matriarch of the family business. We got Vic Filoni and Joey Miners. Joe, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
100 years.
We're excited.
Yes, it'll be in June. It'll be 110.
10. Yeah, since 1916.
16. Yes.
How did it all start? How did it all begin? Was it your in-laws that bought it?
Her father-in-law.
Your father-in-law.
Yes,
and
my
wife,
husband's mom and dad.
who was also named Rose. Correct?
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
So you guys were kind of the junior set. You guys,
we were. Same name.
Same names.
Through each generation.
right. So how did they come to acquire it, and
Well,
what was their initial idea?
her father-in-law had worked across the street. He came over, on the boat, and he worked in
Yeah.
Gary, Indiana, at a steel mill. And then he got recruited by Skull and Steel across the street from Filoni's.
Wow.
He brought over a team of like 8 people back in, over 100 years ago. And he worked across the street from Filoni's for a handful of years. And he could see, he was a big man, hard physical worker, and he could see what a toll it was taking on his body. And I
Yeah.
think he thought, I'm going to have to do something else.
Right.
So this bar was across the street, and he would look over there at night a lot of times. Well, this is when the Lemp Brewery owned it,
Right.
and he would see it real busy, and he thought, I'm going to try to buy that place, and that's how it all started.
You bring up a good point, because back in the day, the breweries could own taverns. I know Anheuser-Busch owned quite a few of them around town, and apparently so did the Lemp Brewery as well.
Right.
But didn't the liquor laws change, and then they were no longer allowed to own
the bars.
taverns, right? They had to separate that a little bit. Is that how he got in? Because they were forced to sell?
No, 'cause it was his price.
Oh, he gave an offer he couldn't refuse.
Exactly.
Okay.
It was like $9,700 110 years ago, and
Which was a lot of money.
How
then.
much?
$9,700.
$9,700.
Wow, that is a lot. It was a lot of money back then.
And supposedly they had
Absolutely.
reservation. They weren't going to take it right away. Then after a few days, they thought, we'll sold,
Really?
and that's how it all
It
started.
all started. And then what was his initial idea for it? Just to be was it tavern and food, or?
It was just a tavern.
Yeah.
When did the grandma start running the restaurant? After Prohibition?
I have no idea. I really don't.
That's when the restaurant got added on, like in the late 30s.
Okay.
It was
So
just a bar.
It was just the bar side where the arches were, right? And
Yes.
then you added on where the dining room
Yes.
to the east. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Right.
What was that section of the building before they bought it? Do you know?
It was, we had apartments there forever. All the way to that corner was apartments.
Yeah.
So I imagine that was
My phone.
we had those raised in the 90s, so it was all pretty much apartments other than the bar.
Yeah.
And then eventually,
Yeah, when I got married,
Yeah.
there was a permanent wall there
Right.
between the 2 rooms.
Sure.
And then in the 80s, we started having entertainment, and people would be on the other side, and they'd say, well, we can't see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
So We opened that petition in
Oh, okay.
92.
Sure. And opened it all up.
The hole in the wall. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That's good. Well, good idea. And
Yes.
then we can't talk about Filoni's without talking about your son, Alex.
Right.
And when did he start singing? When did he? When
In
did
the
he?
80s.
When did he pick up? When did he start picking up the microphone?
My husband hired this fella that was an accordion player,
Oh,
and
Don Kotzman.
he was just wonderful to bring people in. Everybody loved it. People from the Hill, people from West County, they were coming from all over.
all over.
And so Skull and Steel had closed in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
And my husband says, I don't know what we're going to do to make money here.
Okay.
So he decided on having music, and he was outside barbecuing.
It was
Wow.
ribs and pork steaks every
Ribs,
Thursday.
pork steaks, Italian sausage.
Right, right.
And he was outside all day barbecuing, and that's what got people coming.
That's
Sure.
when reservations
And,
started. We
Right.
started
Because we
taking
lost
reservations.
over 500 people from across the
From
street.
Skull and Steel.
Right.
Now, when it was Skull and Steel, didn't you guys cash check? Wasn't it a big business of yours to cash the checks for
We-
people who worked there?
We didn't do a whole lot of checks, did we?
Well, we cashed them, but it wasn't like a business. We didn't
Yeah.
charge people.
Maybe
we
it
would
was-
expect you to
maybe
spend
it was a
mon-
lamp operation that did that.
Yeah, we would
Maybe.
expect the employees from the Skull and Steel and the Missouri Rolling Mill to
Okay.
spend money during the week, and we kept tabs on them. Then when we cashed our checks on Friday, we would take it out.
Okay. Oh, a little.
So we didn't
payment
always
system.
see everybody every Friday,
Okay. On payday.
but that was the goal.
Oh boy. So Alex,
So
pick
he-
up where Alex
So
gets
the
involved.
accordion player just kept saying, you guys have to sing. You have to sing. And
Yeah.
we thought, no way, we don't want to get involved in that. Well, he kept bugging him, and he finally one day puts the microphone right by him, and
Uh-huh.
he starts singing, and we were just absolutely shocked.
Really?
Because when he was in school, he played the trumpet,
Okay.
so he was always in music.
He had a good set of lungs on him. You knew that.
He was always
Yeah.
he was always in music.
Yeah. Yeah.
CBC was in the
Sure.
marching
band, sure.
Wow.
and we just never thought of him as singing.
Other than
and,
grade school choir, he would
Yeah.
never,
Yeah.
didn't know he had a voice like that.
So
Wow.
anyway, he started singing, and it was funny. And then of course he had me singing,
Uh-huh.
and it
course.
was from one thing to another, and that's just really how it started.
And then it
Snowball.
just became kind of this Thursday night ritual, right?
Right.
People would come in, and when did it really start to catch on? Because he sounded so much like Frank Sinatra,
Right.
and that was just the word around town, and it just spread all over the country pretty much. There'd be people come in from out of town just to see him, watch him, hear him sing.
Right, it did. It took
true.
off. After
It all happened in the 80s.
Yeah, and he took it on the road too. Didn't he do some concerts a
Oh,
few
yeah.
times?
Oh, sure.
He went to Vegas a
Boatman's
couple
Bank.
times.
Did he really?
Boatman's Bank hired him to do a lot of private events.
Private events.
in other cities.
Sure. Wow.
So he would travel
Yeah.
on the weekends and do that.
So unfortunately, he passed away due to cancer.
2021.
Yeah,
he
in
was
2021. What did you guys do to fill that Thursday night void? What did you're now? Because he was the draw. I mean, he was why everybody came in on that Thursday night. It was a very popular night. What did you guys do to kind of reinvent Thursday night,
We just did.
or you just
Right.
let it roll?
Fridays were more. I mean, he sang some on Thursday, but I mean, Thursday afternoons back when we had entertainment early, it was more of a big thing.
Okay.
But the Thursday nights, he really was more of a singer on Friday nights with Tom Kelly.
Oh, he was.
That was the big night. People would come for dinner, make reservations,
Okay.
and just stay for hours.
So he would sing Thursday and Friday night.
Yeah,
Okay, but when did Tom Kelly come into the picture? 'Cause
31 years ago.
He's a big draw for you guys too.
Sure.
Absolutely.
So how did he
Well,
come
the
in?
business has kept up because of my grandson,
Yeah,
Joe.
new
He
ideas,
has
fresh
done
ideas.
Right.
New ideas, new things he brings in, and he's really like the little Alex. in the family.
You're a little.
And he can sing a little.
You're really the architect of that Saturday night. You're the guy who really
Right.
Yeah, just
brought that Saturday night
switch it up.
business.
Right,
Switch
right.
it up, a little
Bring
bit
some
younger
different
crowd.
Yeah, get some different crowds.
You know what I mean?
Different.
Gotta get
And
that-
you
Yes.
sing too. I've heard
Little
you sing
bit. Just a
too.
little-
He gets the crowd going.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
I try to get those new generations coming in here, you know? Gotta
Yeah.
keep it going another 100 years, so.
That's right. You gotta-
Exactly.
and it's so true, right? You got to kind of keep reinventing yourself.
Sure. Right.
Different, as
Sure.
people come and go, new customers, they
Keep
want
things fresh.
They have a different thing. You got to keep things fresh. You just
Sure.
can't stay put, stand pat on
Right.
what you're doing in the moment. Vic, you ever try to sing?
I have many times.
Yeah.
We pay him not to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's ugly.
He's a real good whistler.
Extra
Stop it.
stipend to not sing.
Exactly.
Check.
When the
paycheck.
karaoke came out, early '90s, and we had
Oh, yeah.
we had it every Tuesday night. When all the old blues would come in and that.
Oh, sure.
I thought I could.
Yeah.
Then your buddies start pulling you aside, and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah, you might want
keep the day job." Yeah,
to.
I could take
I'm going
it.
to leave that to your brother.
Right.
Yeah.
But you were
That's
asking
funny.
about Tom Kelly.
Yeah.
He would come in on karaoke nights, and we didn't really know him real well. He would just stand at the end of the bar, look at the book like a karaoke singer, and he would just start belting out
he would get up and
50s,
sing.
60s rock and roll and stuff. And we were like, God, this guy's really good.
So he kind of just invented himself,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of took him on full time every Friday
My
night.
husband, when he heard Tom, he said right away, because we had a number of different entertainers
Yes.
working
Okay.
on Thursday and everything. He said, I want him. He was crazy
Yeah.
about Tom.
Right.
You had some other. Did Gene Lynn ever sing there once
Well,
in a
not
while?
He would come in
Permanent.
when
As
he'd
a
come in
guest
as a
and maybe
customer. Yeah,
do something
we'd
here
always
and
make
there.
sure to get him up because he was great.
I think I remember him taking the
Yeah.
microphone here
Yeah.
and there.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, right.
He's great.
Going
He was-
back, huh?
Yeah, he was
What a
great.
great voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he
He
was
was a legend.
great.
He
Yeah.
was an
He was
entertainer in
great.
his own right all around St. Louis.
We
Yeah.
used to go down to Linville and Sarah and visit him once in a while at his place.
Another thing you guys are known for is your pizza. Uncle Leo's.
Pizza.
Tell
Yes.
the story about Uncle Leo's.
Well, Leo,
You want me to do it? I'll do it.
Leo opened up in Kansas City
Yeah.
in 1973.
He's your uncle, correct?
One of
Your
my dad's three
brother.
brothers. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
He kind of introduced Provel to Kansas City. He
Did
opened
he
up.
really?
He opened up in '73. In fact, he said the first few months people would call him after they got their pizza and say, the cheese tastes funny. There's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Yeah.
Cheese is spoiled. So I'm at Rockhurst in Kansas City,
Sure.
and
Oh, you went to school in
I
Kansas
did.
City.
I was there too. So my uncle calls me. He's like, "Hey, we're doing pizzas. He's like, I want you to run it." I was like, "Okay."
I don't know why you got this degree, but you're coming.
What do I need to do?
You're
Yeah, my
coming
dad
straight
loved
here.
that one. I was like, "What do I
payments
got to do?" He's like, "Meet me at Leo's this weekend."
Leo's in Kansas
Yeah.
City.
I was like,
Okay.
"All right, we're coming in," and we just learned the ropes.
When did Leo's open in Kansas
Oh,
City?
they're like 50 years now.
73.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Still
In
there today.
73.
Still there. Yeah.
Up
Yeah,
north.
right.
It's called.
So you went in there. You're going to college there anyway. You're
Yeah.
in KC
learning
anyway.
learning the ropes, just trying to learn everything. And then I graduated on a Sunday, and I was at work at Filoni's on a Monday. There's no time in between.
That was the end of that.
Yeah, exactly.
No vacation.
And
that's it.
we opened. We started doing like a couple weeks later. We were doing pizzas and started rolling. It was obviously it was new for a lot of people, so it took us a little bit to get going, and then
Yeah.
we mastered it and kind of just roll with it.
And
now.
you still use Provel?
Still use Provel.
Okay.
I have mozzarella for the non-Proveller people, but
You know, I'm curious. How did that go over in Kansas? It's still used. He still
It's-
uses Provel in
there-
Kansas City.
sure. There's a couple places still not that
'Cause
do it, but
you-
people love it.
They
My
love it.
family from
Right.
Kansas City,
There
they
must
all
be
love
there
it.
must be enough of a connection between St. Louis and KC.
Sure.
And in between, right? You kind of grow it.
Yeah.
Emos have done that, exponentially out. But a lot of people that you talk about that come in from out of town or not from St. Louis, they don't particularly care for it. But
Yeah.
Right.
they're just used to mozzarella and that's it. But
Yeah.
Sure.
but it took off in KC. So then you started doing the pizzas at Filoni's, right?
Came in, started doing that, and it worked out great. Now we got another location in South County, Uncle Leo's,
Right.
and my brother John's running that one. He's
Oh,
doing
great.
great. Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
My sister Rosetta's there a lot with
Yeah,
her
my mom and
husband,
dad.
his
sure.
dad.
Yeah.
He's at the counter
Yeah.
talking to everyone.
This changed Filoni's in a different way. Like, for instance, we never had, in years back, we never had little kids in the place.
Right.
And it's amazing how all the families are bringing their kids.
Transitioned
It's
so
just,
much.
the whole concept is different now.
Yeah, pizza.
What are we
Well,
up to? Six high chairs now?
Yeah, we had one forever, and now we had to
No
grow in the high
kidding.
chairs.
Got more than Chuck E. Cheese.
So it's a hand-tossed product, hand-tossed
Yeah,
dough,
it's
right?
Yeah, it's very thin, sheeted.
Sure.
And we make everything in house. You can tell the difference, you know.
Yeah.
It's a process. It's a
It is
hard
a
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And
Oh, yeah.
It's not. You don't just pull one of those shells out of the freezer.
No.
You gotta make it all. So
No.
you open for lunch at 11. There's people back there 2-3 hours, already beforehand, prepping.
Prepping the
Yeah.
dough. You guys, you have dough, they start out with dough balls
Yeah,
first, and
yeah.
then roll them out,
Yep.
pin them out. As you know, I have the Facebook Food Critic page, right? Started it years ago, so I'm always linked up with all these different food guys and pizza people, and you guys are always rated right up there on top with your pizza.
yeah, we've been blessed with that.
Quite a compliment.
Very
Yeah, it is.
Top
There's
five
a lot of
always
good, there's a
in
lot of
St.
good
Louis.
pizzas in St. Louis.
The
It's-
Pizzable guy, he loves
Yeah.
you guys.
He's
yeah,
great.
I follow him.
He's great. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's taken off and it's good. And then you guys get into the patio business.
It's been a blessing.
When did
too,
that
yeah.
start? Because you guys didn't always, in the 80s and 90s, you didn't have the patio,
We
did you?
didn't have it, no.
Right. And so you came out just right outside at first.
And a lot of people that were our customers from years back, they miss that closeness
yeah.
that we had
All packed
inside.
into one
Everybody
Oh, it
knew
was packed.
everybody.
It was.
You remember?
And it was packed.
Thursdays.
I remember I was back in the day when I worked for Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola.
Company. I brought all my
Sure.
sales guys the Thursday before Christmas, okay? And it was just a madhouse, all right? People
Right.
sitting on top of people and everything. And these guys, they never seen anything like it. They just
Right.
thought this is unbelievable. They had the best time. And I just sit back and watch them. Everybody, we were all having a good time. And then every time, right around, a little bit after Thanksgiving, he said, Joe, we going to go, we going to Filoni's this year? I go, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think I did it for 7, 8
time.
years
Sure.
and brought them and they were like children. Okay, you'd think these guys never got out of the house. I mean, they just had a ball. But just like everybody else, they loved it every Thursday night. Had a great time, and then
Right.
you expand into the patio. You're just
patio,
right
yeah.
outside the door at first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Someone
Well,
had a
there was 4 steps up.
Up, yeah.
They went
Oh.
It
underground.
was just a little parking lot. There would be like 6 cars there.
We had a parking lot
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
in the back.
Okay.
And when you opened the door in the back, you had to go up 4 steps. So that's how much they took
took
down.
out,
They
yeah.
took the concrete down.
Oh boy. What a
That
job.
was really a project.
That was
And
a
in
job.
05, it really got expanded
Yeah.
far.
And so then, how did you guys get Did you have to expand your kitchen to cover all that? I mean,
We did.
We built
So where
on
you
a-
are today, I mean, you added how many seats? How many seats do you think you've added just with the entire patio in the summertime? I mean,
A lot.
more than doubled
A lot.
it. So
We're still adding.
And the kitchen's still the same size?
Well, she had the one up front. And
There was
then
only one room for a long
Yeah.
time. We've added
Yeah.
2 more rooms behind the kitchen.
when we did pizzas too, we had another back room then too,
Yeah.
which gave us more room to prep and stuff and do the dough. But yeah, it's still a small kitchen.
Yeah, right.
For as many seats as we have, it's a small kitchen.
But it works.
It does.
It works.
does.
You can pivot. You take
We
one
don't
step
know.
and you're whatever you need.
Right. Whatever you need, right?
Actually, it's less steps.
Right.
It
Less
really
steps.
is.
And that's what you want.
Yep.
I complained for years that the kitchen is too small, but when you go in other kitchens that are real large, you're doing a lot of walking.
You're a lot of walking. In my house here on the hill, I got a small kitchen. I love it because I can just take one
Right.
step and be to the sink, the refrigerator,
It's the
back to the
truth.
stove,
Right.
to a cabinet, right?
Boom, boom.
then then I go to my parents' house and they've got this big, it's unbelievable.
kitchen.
Yeah, my mom calls it her trophy kitchen. You know what I mean? Some people have trophy wives. She's got a trophy kitchen. It looks really nice. It's huge, but she never uses it. You know what I mean? So.
I love it.
So yeah, I mean, I just think a smaller kitchen is much more advantageous. I mean, you're just going to bang things out a lot quicker.
Sure.
And you don't run into people.
Yeah.
Walking around crisscrossing.
Yeah.
So it all
Right.
works. So
We've been very blessed that
Yeah.
it does work like it does.
you love working the lunches.
Yes, I do.
That's your
I
domain.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
You get
Makes
to
your
see a lot of
specials.
people.
And I always did. And I
specials.
always did dinner on
Right.
Thursday
Oh, yeah.
and Friday
You did.
before we had adequate help. Oh my! And that was a long day. It's
right.
a long day.
That was a marathon for you.
It really was.
So you just work lunches now?
Pretty much.
Yeah. If you want to
Pretty
hang
much.
out at nighttime, you do. If not,
Right.
Right.
yeah, good for you.
Have a little VO and water.
We let her off on the weekends. Little VO and water.
Just a little VO and water.
Yeah.
It's funny. Somebody said, what would you like to drink Friday night? And I'm not much for drinking. I said, oh, I'll take a VO and water.
Okay.
So I take it, and this gentleman at another table says, tell the waitress he wanted to buy me a drink, which was very nice. So he buys me a drink. I thought, another VO and water. That's a little too much. So anyway, he gets ready to leave with his wife, and he looks at me and he goes, have a great birthday.
Oh, God, I love it.
I thought,
Well,
I don't know where he got that.
like they say, only at Filoni's.
That's right.
Just like the sign says. Yeah. Let's talk a little. Let's go back to your husband. He had that round table in the
Right.
back.
Right.
Right. He always sat there with all of his buddies.
Right.
Right. Talk about how did that get started? You've marked it now with a plaque since
My
his passing.
mother-in-law was there.
Uh-huh.
My brother-in-laws were there.
Sure.
It was always the family
table.
Was
Right.
always the family.
Right.
She used to sit at the back table and say her rosary all day.
Oh,
She'd have all her prayer cards
When
out.
she'd have all her
While we're
prayer
busy.
cards out.
in the daytime?
And
No kidding.
Well, she
I
had
lost it.
a woman that worked in the kitchen, and she would help in the kitchen and do what she had to do, and like making meatballs and that
Yeah.
type of thing.
Right.
And then she'd go sit after lunch. She'd sit at the table, and she'd have all her prayers out.
Take up the whole table.
Yeah,
Right.
she was a character.
Yeah, right. Well, it's like us at some of our restaurants. The women will come in and they'll play parcheesi or whatever it is for 3 hours. And sit
Right.
there.
Right?
So I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Take up the whole table. But yeah, it's just and that sign you guys have too, that neon sign, only at Filoni's. You see it in so many social media posts. People who visit are
Get a
there.
picture under the sign.
Get a
picture of the
photo.
sign,
It's
yeah.
always in the background.
Right.
And
Yeah.
actually,
In the picture.
that came from the 80s. We had a customer that was there every Thursday,
Sure.
and after a few drinks, he would stand up and he would say, "Only at Filoni's."
Oh, and that's how all that got started.
And so, after we started getting shirts and things, I said,
Yeah.
"Let's put that on there."
Yeah, right.
And it's
Or friends that own demand signs.
huh?
Our friends that own demand signs had the
Yes.
neon made for us.
Is
Right.
that how
In
it
Illinois,
got-
yeah. So yeah.
It's almost as famous as the, welcome to Las Vegas. You know what I mean? It's like,
right.
it's been probably as many in the backdrop of photos as much as that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, it's pretty
I
popular.
mean, when you're, been around for over 100 years, those are the
Right.
types of things that happen and help grow the brand, right, Joe? It's,
Sure.
You guys are a brand now.
You're
Talk
right.
about that a little bit. I mean,
I don't know. It's just what we have, and just got to keep going with what we got,
yeah,
and just like I said, I mean, pump good food out,
Right.
good entertainment.
Treat people like
Yeah.
family.
Exactly.
That's right.
You got
Make people feel special because they are special.
Yeah.
Seeing you when you walk in, you yell something stupid, and they all laugh.
Yeah.
They love that. They love that.
They love
you
it.
know?
They love it. They
You're
love
not
getting
gonna get there
cheered.
anymore. Yeah, exactly.
Then you got people like Dino Russo. I mean, he's a fixture there on Thursday nights.
Thursday
He's got his
nights.
own table.
Absolutely.
Right? He's
Yeah,
got
it's
his
like
table,
family.
much like
He
there's
is.
some
He
other
is
folks.
family.
Who are some
Dino's
other
family.
regulars? Thursday night guys, girls.
We got a good amount.
Yeah, and then Fridays there's dedicated Friday night people too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
every
You
night's
know?
kind of different. You're
Yes.
right.
Yeah, it's a different set.
Right.
It's really interesting how that is. And then over the years, you guys have had plenty of celebrities, local, maybe some national people that have been in and out of the restaurant. Can you name some of those folks that have been in? I know you had a lot of the blues players.
Yeah.
Blues players
Oh,
and
yes. Brett Hall, he was there all the time.
Coach- Yeah.
Coach Q and
Quenville.
a lot of
Sure.
umpires.
Yes.
We get a lot of umpires.
Joe West.
Joe West,
Comes in a lot.
Joe West, he's great.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Phil
yeah.
Cuzzy, and Jerry Davis. Jerry Davis was really the main one. He started coming in over 30 years ago, and he'd bring crews in all the time, and that's how
right.
they
Yeah.
got started coming in on a regular basis
When
when they'd be in
we
town.
had Shannon's, when we had Mike Shannon's, I'd go up to Chicago for the road trips and hang out with Mike and whatnot. And every once in a while, I'd stumble into Joe West. This is years ago at a place called The Lodge. It's on Rush Street, I believe. And it was open till like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I would sit there, was me and the bullpen catcher, a guy named Jim Donahue, and Joe West, and we'd sit there and drink, and hang out, and blah, blah, blah. But he was just a great guy, had a lot of great stories.
If you only watched Joe umpire all them years, you wouldn't know how genuine and fun and what a
Oh, yeah,
You know what
just
I mean?
a lot of fun. He had a great story, funny.
Stores are great.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
you can't, I mean, they see everything.
he was
know?
in the week before last with Rita Scott.
Yeah, it was Rita
his
Scott.
wife. And this
Who worked at Shannon. She ran
Yes,
Shannon's
yes.
stores
Yes,
for a
she
while.
did.
Yeah,
Yes, she
Yeah,
did.
she did.
great athlete.
Yeah. Of course, you have one of the Plager brothers' granddaughters that works.
Yeah,
There
James
now.
Yeah.
Barkley's granddaughter, Jameson, works for us.
Bobby used to be a good customer.
Was he?
He was
Yeah.
there quite a bit.
Right,
And her
right.
brother Jack helps out a little.
Yep. I've
So,
seen
yeah.
some old football Cardinals come in there from time to time.
Yeah.
So throughout the years,
Yeah, the
baseball
old-
players, I'm sure some
Yeah.
ball players have come in.
John Goodman came in once, and
Yeah. Anybody from out of town, any national type guys come in? Not really.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Or I can't think of it.
Mostly the local scene.
Local
you
sports
know.
people, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold that thought. We'll be right back with the Filonis after these messages.
Kuna Food Service, providing quality food to people across the Midwest, is part of our rich history at Kuna because food brings people together. We specialize in having a large variety of food products and food supplies, catering to an array of businesses that turn to us. Kuna Food Service, a family-owned tradition since 1918. Oliva on the Hill. It's Italy in the city. With exquisite old world charm, this ideal setting is perfect for your next special event, wedding, just having lunch, or enjoying Wine Down Wednesday and the Antique Market. Check it out, olivaonthehill.com. Lordo's Diamonds, your family's jeweler for life. Family owned and operated for over 70 years, specializing in engagement rings, fashion jewelry, gemstones, and in-house jewelry repair. Relaxed, friendly atmosphere, competitive pricing, and a selection second to none. Conveniently located just west of the Galleria on Clayton Road. Lordo's Diamonds, your family's jeweler for life. LordosDiamonds.com. Go Fresta for Fresta Limoncello. My handcrafted small batch citrus liqueur is perfect for sipping or pouring in a cocktail. All natural, gluten-free, Fresta Limoncello is sold at Schnucks, Dierberg's, Straub's, Total Wine, and local restaurants. Fresta Limoncello. Keep sipping, my friends. Welcome back to the Supper Club. I'm here with the Failoni family. I want to go back in history a little bit and talk about some other family members that worked there. Not just your husband, but his brothers
Yes.
were involved too.
Leo worked part-time before he moved to Kansas City.
Oh, he did.
And
So he's not from Kansas City.
no.
He was here and then moved to Kansas City.
He worked for years with Brown Shoe Company.
Oh, okay.
And how he decided to quit there and start making pizza, we have no idea. And Frank basically was a salesman,
Sure.
and he worked part-time and helped out with the family. But his brother Joe was the main person.
He was
that
consistent.
Was my husband's partner.
Sure.
While my husband was in college,
Right.
and he was 4 years in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
So it was a while before my husband decided to go into the business.
Okay.
But Joe and, of course, his mother and father,
Now,
they were the ones that ran the place.
Joe was a motorcycle policeman in the 40s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then when he left Filoni's, he took over Kiel Auditorium. He was a manager. He had quite a life.
Wow.
But my grandpa that started Filoni's died like on my dad's CBC 1950 high school graduation day.
Oh, boy.
And that's when I think Joe had to get out of the police force and come, keep the business going. You know what I mean? Who else was?
Right.
So there's a lot of people to thank along the way to pass
Sure.
the torch.
Pass the torch. That's a good way to put it, especially when
Yes.
you've been around for over
Yes.
100 years. How did you meet Alex?
Oh, gosh. That's a funny story.
Okay, let's
Tell the
have
train
it.
story.
Well, to begin with, Leo was in Kansas City with his wife.
Uh-huh.
I was a young girl, like 16, 17. And I was in my cousin's wedding.
Okay.
And so in the meantime, I had an uncle that lived here.
Oh,
And we were all going, they were all coming up for the wedding.
He lived a stone's throw from
And
the bar.
he decided
okay.
to bring my mother-in-law
Oh,
to the wedding in Kansas City. So that was the first time I met my mother-in-law. And she says, I have a son that's single in St. Louis. That's how they used to fix them up,
right.
And so anyway, then I met Leo and Anna Marie because they were also invited to the wedding. That's how I got started.
Okay.
So one thing led to another, and my husband started coming up to visit Leo.
Ah.
And Leo says, something's fishy. He says, my brother never cared to come and visit me. And so anyway,
He hated coming.
that's how I
Yeah.
really got started.
I'll be darned.
And so then I started coming here
Sure.
and staying at my uncle's.
Sure.
And we dated a few times. And this is a true story, I had only dated him maybe 6 times.
Okay.
Stayed in Kansas City.
I'll
He
be
was here.
It was a long distance relationship.
And went out one evening and he looked at me and he says, will you marry me?
A fast mover.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So actually, in those
Crazy
days,
for you, apparently.
I really didn't know him that well.
Wow.
And he didn't know me that well. He was only going by what the relatives had said.
Yeah.
Tell the train story, Mom. That's funny.
Oh, the train.
Okay.
And so I used to come on the Amtrak or Missouri, whatever they called it.
It used to be
then.
super close before they moved it behind that strip
And
mall.
we had those
It's right
tracks.
across the street.
The
Right.
tracks were right across
Right
the street
across the
where
street.
Scollins was. And I'm on the train with my friend. And of course, I'm like 17 years old, 18,
Sure.
whatever. And we're riding by Filoni's. And I said, oh, is that little place? That guy wants to take me out? Is that his place?
That little hole in the wall.
Is that how he's going to support me? And so?
That was it,
Yeah.
When they said he had a restaurant, I thought it was something
Yeah, oh,
very
yeah.
luxurious.
Sure.
That was funny.
Yeah, wow. That is something.
It is.
So you hail from Kansas City. You're from
Right.
Kansas City.
Right.
And your maiden name is?
Catalano.
Okay. And you have relatives that come in town. I've seen them come
Always.
hang out.
Yes, I have a lot of relatives.
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
neat.
relatives.
All right. Are they involved with Uncle Leo's up there in any way?
No.
In Kansas City?
No.
Yeah. Well, you talk about the train ride and looking over the building, but there was a sign on the roof. Filoni's air conditioned. Talk about that sign. It's still up there today. Talk about that whole, how that, because you guys had air conditioning, which a lot of people didn't have.
Right.
So you were advertising.
advertising.
It wasn't an air conditioning business prior.
Right,
It's
right.
just, you were just letting your people know, hey, we got air conditioning in here.
Well, we were considered the oldest bar, right? In the city.
In the city.
Okay.
And so the city,
We were going to paint over it once.
we were going to paint
Like
over,
30 years
and
ago.
they said no, that they wanted to leave it there. So
Really?
we
Yeah.
still have it. We still have that old sign,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny, you know.
That is fun.
You're advertising air conditioning now.
Yeah. Now, is the building on the historical? Is it a historical?
I think it is.
building?
Pretty sure it is.
Is it registered?
I believe so.
Probably is if they won't let you
Right.
do
Yes.
anything with the sign.
Yeah.
Right.
It's interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting.
And then, of course, it's not just a family. There's a lot of people that help along the way. Some employees have been around. We talked about John Fuchs a little bit. He just retired, bartended for you guys for a long time. Talk about some of these key people that maybe have helped you guys along the way, and because that's a big part of it. When people
Right.
come
Sure.
in, and,
Sure.
they gravitate to a certain bartender or whatever. They're familiar with what they drink and
Right.
whatnot.
For
So
Right.
may even have their drink ready for them when they come to the door. They got it for them right there.
Right.
So who are some of those key people that may have been, fixtures?
How long's Lee been there?
Oh, Lee too.
Too long.
Too long.
No,
I saw him there the other day at
always bust
lunch.
his chops, yeah.
I said, wait a minute, I thought you worked at night. He goes, oh no, I'm just hanging out today. And I said, oh,
Don't ask me for nothing.
he's great.
Yeah, we've had some great help over the years.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
Jason's great, and we
Jason.
have to hand it to the McGee family
Yes.
Sure.
because
Daughter
they
and
have
son.
Max McGee.
Work.
they have always pitched in
Even John bartended there
and
too.
helped
I'll be darned.
in a pinch.
Yeah. I know another restaurateur, Louis Vangle.
Vangle.
He
Yes.
pitched in for a
when he
while.
was,
Yes,
when
he
he was
did.
getting Vangles ready, he was bartending.
He bartended for you
He was
guys
great.
for about, I think it was about a year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yes,
Because they had closed.
Us two
Charlie-
together were trouble, but it worked
Yeah.
out.
Made it through.
Yeah.
Same with Rico at Hogtown.
He
Yeah.
had closed. Oh, really? Okay, sure.
When he was building, Hogtown.
Yeah, he helped out too. Charlie Gito's downtown had closed.
Yeah.
So Louis was kind of in between projects. He,
Right.
Vangles wasn't quite open yet or ready to go.
Right.
So he was.
I
he'd
called
come
him.
in.
I was like, hey,
We
I'm
need-
in a pinch.
Yeah,
I was like,
come
I need
on.
a bartender. He's like, I'll be there. I was like, great.
Isn't that
Next thing you know,
something?
he's working every Saturday. Till
Yeah, right. He was. Having
just
a-
locked him in.
Having the
Weekends
time
were
of his
gone.
life.
I know.
too.
I just locked him in. It was great.
Yeah, so that's great. And you have become great servers.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sure
yeah.
you had over the
oh
years.
yes,
That's
yes,
And
we do.
so I mean, it's a heck of a story.
What makes
Takes
everything
a
run.
team.
Yeah.
Takes
That's
a team.
right. Yeah, it takes, just not just family members, which was a big part of it, but
A lot more.
certainly, other people that come and work for you and show up and do their job.
And I think the bottom line is, I think that is the attraction with a lot of people.
Yeah,
That when they walk in, they're seeing a family,
sure.
and that impresses them.
Yeah. Well, you guys make them feel like part of your family.
Correct.
That's what it is.
That's it.
That's the secret sauce. I
It's
think.
funny though, because we take it for granted. We've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll get people at the bar and they're like, man, I mean, I love my family, but I don't think I could work with them for 15 minutes. And you,
How do you guys do it? How
Right.
do you guys do it? Huh?
It works somehow.
Well, everybody wondered how my husband and I got along
Yeah,
together
sure.
all day long.
All day.
But
and then
it
go
was
home with each
because
other.
it was because I was here and he was
Yeah.
there.
Well, he had his table, and you were up walking around doing
Hiding
your
in the
thing, or
kitchen.
doing, you know. But you know, do you guys ever? I'm sure you guys have had disagreements on maybe a direction to go, or
Right.
Yeah.
you know,
That's normal.
where to
Sort of
pivot or
crazy.
whatever. But you work it out, right?
Sure.
So that's what partnerships have to do.
Right.
You know, I remember I did an interview with Frank Cusimano recently, and he asked that question about my father and his partners. Did they ever get? Well, sure they did, but they
Well,
just
sure.
worked it out, and you move on. You know, that's
Right.
all. You make a decision and then go with it, and you know, put it behind you and keep on rolling.
Right.
So yeah, well, this has been a great show. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for
And
Thanks for
having
having
us.
us.
just love your place. It's iconic in St. Louis. Keep up the good work.
We
And,
love when you come in with the Goombas.
Yeah, right. that's a whole nother show. We could set up a camera at the table and do a reality show right there.
Now you're talking.
With those guys. I tell you what, man. But anyway, thanks again. Thanks for doing the show. And thank you for watching The Supper Club.
The Supper Club brought to you by Kuna Food Service, a family-owned tradition since 1918. The Pasta House Company Restaurants. Lordo's Diamonds, your family jeweler for life. Oliva on the Hill. Barquette Realty, nationwide real estate investor. Schicker Auto Group. Mention Supper Club for special sales and service discounts at shopschicker.com. And Fresta Limoncello. Keep sipping, my friends.